And hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're in Life in the Village number 3. It's a Minecraft mod pack. I've been thinking about starting a modded series for a while again. I know I've done a couple here and there, but I figured starting another modded series could be fun. I want to approach this one a little bit differently than I've done in the past. In the past, I've done a pretty bad job with my modded series. So here's what we're going to do, I think. These videos are going to be a little bit longer. I'm going to just start getting some wooden stuff while we talk. But these videos are going to be a little bit longer than what I would normally do for survival and modded stuff. Normally, I'd try to keep it around 10, 15 minutes. These, I think I'm going to try and make a little bit closer to 30, maybe even 40 minutes, depending on how it goes. And from there, we'll just see how these videos do. I'll try and, similar to my survival series, I'll try and do some more grindy stuff off camera, etc. But I think that's the plan for the moment. As with any series, whether or not we continue is going to, in large part, depend on whether or not you guys like it. Flowers of the Savannah, interesting. So the first thing we have to do, well, first I should probably explain what the point of this mod is. We do have a quest book. I was looking through the quest book. The quest book is less so like, here's important stuff you have to do. Like, look, it's, apples and stuff. Like, hey, follow this. The point of the mod is to follow the quest book. That doesn't seem like that's the case with this mod. This mod seems a lot more like, hey, here's a guidebook. If you don't know what you want to do, take a look at the guidebook, do something along here, oh, you don't know what to do? Well, do some materials in you. Or, oh, you don't know what to do? Here's a good next step for your colony. So our priority is going to be the colony. I've looked at, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 worlds. I thought this looked like a nice start. It looks like there should be plenty of flat land. We can just head a little bit out from this village to start our opening colony. I think we'll just go a little bit. There's even a waystone here. It makes it like perfect. We're not going to wander too far off, but just, we'll maybe come over here. This is probably far enough. We can, start something over here. We're going to have to clear out some space for the first, hut and stuff. I've played a little bit of mine colonies in the past. It's been a little bit since I've done any extensive mine colony stuff. There was one time where I did a lot of streaming it on Twitch, and I did consider just like, hey, let's do this as more of a streaming thing. But after thinking about it for a bit, I was like, no, I wanna try and do it as a recorded. We'll see how it goes. That was kind of where I'm at, and yeah, we'll see. So we just need to make it out of 5 chests, and the supply camp's like our starting home base. It's where we'll do everything. I don't think I'm really gonna cut much of anything out for this first episode, but as time goes on in future episodes, we'll, as I said, cut out some of the more grindy stuff and try and make good progress. All right, let's take a look here. So we have to clear out a large enough space for this. As it stands right now, let's just bump that up against the edge here, and we'll try to clear out going down here. Can I hide this? I think I'm just gonna have to X out, but I know that I need to start here and come along. We do have Vein Miner, which is going to be a very key point. It's going to help a lot. I think Vein Miner will probably be the most useful thing in this series, because the Mine Colonies mod has a tendency to have a lot of requirements for digging certain areas out and stuff like that that will be made far easier with Vein Miner, because already this massive area that we had to clear out would have been very painful without Vein Miner. But with vein miner, we're basically already done. Let me take a look here. I think I had it like there before. I think. Let me just look around. Assuming that is where I want it, let's just dig this out here, and I think that's good. Nice. All right, so this is our base supply camp. There isn't all that much going on here, but we do get our town hall and our build tool, which are the most important things here. We get a bed, a little bit of bookshelves, some food. Food's going to be huge because now we don't have to worry about that from the start. One note about this mod is they do have a nutrition system. So as time goes on, we'll want to incorporate other types of foods into the player's diet. And we need to like balance it, because if you note, we get debuffs here, we get buffs for these. With veggies, we get a buff all the way over here, but for the rest of these, we don't want to go too far. We want to balance what our player's eating, so we'll attempt to do that. Let's start this going. I can grab out some of these tools. They're not a huge concern. So I think I don't think I'm gonna overthink it. We're gonna just bring our town hall probably like facing this way. Oh, I should use the build tool. Town hall. I think since we're in an acacia biome, we're gonna just start with everything kind of being acacia themed. I think that's probably chill. Even with the town hall, let me look at the higher levels of the town hall first. It's getting nighttime, so we're gonna need to sleep real quick. Yeah, level 5 is going to... Oh, yeah, that looks really nice. I'm chill with that. Yeah, acacia will be fine. Up to level 3, like, it's a little overdone with all the orange. I've mentioned in the past, acacia isn't really one of my favorite woods. I kind of dislike acacia wood in general. Once you get to level 4 and level 5, like, that starts to look really nice. So, I think I'm fine with acacia. I don't normally like acacia, but I'm going to make an exception. Alright, let's wait till the morning to create a new colony. Let's just quickly sleep and get everything in order. But yeah, guys, I do want you guys to let me know if this series at all seems interesting, because if the series doesn't do well, it probably will only last a couple episodes. I do want to do 2 or 3 episodes regardless, just to get a feel for things and see how it goes. Create new colony. Colony with ID 1 is nearby. You not currently own. What? Word is about to join a newly founded colony. Soon the first settlers join your colony if there's enough space around the town hall. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I want to rename the colony at some point, but I'm going to be a little patient on that. I don't know what exactly I'm thinking for the name. So we're going to be a little bit patient with that. Let's collect some of these rewards. That's going to be a long way in the future. Builder's hut, obviously first priority. Recipe, just a door. Builder's wand, stuff like that. I don't really want to put it right next to the town hall. I feel like it's probably best to put it a little bit away. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do for pathways and stuff, because I want things to look generally nice. Why am I doing this in here? We have a smoker. I want things to look generally nice. However, I also recognize that everything probably won't look very nice immediately, and I'm going to need some patience. There might be some buildings that in the future have to be moved and ouch, stuff like that. So we'll have to kind of stick with that and see where we end up. All right, door. There's like wood around like this and a builder's rod, right? Yep. Or a building tool, not building rod. If I remember properly, this was from a while back. So we got the hay bales in here, but yeah, there's a gold block hidden in here. I don't know if that's particularly useful to me yet. I have a feeling that's the sort of thing that I'm not really going to care about for a while. Do we not have... It doesn't look like... Oh, no, we do have the sorting stuff. But it doesn't work for the racks. We're going to want to move to the chest pretty quickly then. It's It's raining, but we're in a savannah, so we can't tell. Where should I put the builder's hut? As I mentioned, some stuff's probably gonna have to get moved in the future. Let's set the builder's hut over here. Oh, right. I want to use the builder's tool. All right. Let's line it. Let's line this stuff up with the thing. So I want to leave, for sure, I'm going to want about this much space on either side. And then each building, I think, should probably at least have a gap of 3, we'll say, between the buildings. Except for maybe houses. We'll look at those in the future. Yeah, and that'll work. That'll work there at level 5. The only thing is I might want to move that up a block. That's going to stink a little bit because we're going to have to fill in all this dirt, especially at level 1. Yeah, look at all that dirt. However, it won't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. It's better than having to dig out dirt, I guess. So, yeah, we're going to confirm that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to remember how everything's done. Work orders, main. So we go to build options, and we say build building, and it'll start, I believe. Yes. Now, granted, I'm going to have to give the guy stuff to get it going. The build order was created. We do have a builder. Okay.
I could help you with that. I'm going to do my best to work for you.
Oh, it's raining. They won't do stuff in the rain. Alright, let's see. Is this a thunderstorm or we can sleep through it, or is it just rain? It's just rain. Alright, guys, I'm gonna... I'll get back to you guys when it's no longer raining. Alright, guys, so... I did just a little bit while it was raining. It's the next morning now. But I just did a basic path, and I also filled in all the blocks over here so that hopefully it will be pretty quick. Let me take a look here. I'll start giving you everything you need. You're going to need 20 or 42 slabs, 28 stairs, and 23 fences. Let me just set a crafting table near here.
I could help you with that.
You're going to need a bunch of slabs. There's all your slabs, good sir. I don't know what you need to get started is the thing. Because normally... Like, he probably has something specific that he needs as his first block. He needs shears. So I'm guessing... There's... Oh, these cut into the space. Okay. If he needs a tool, it's because there's some sort of block that's in the way. I don't have any iron yet, so... For leaves, I just have to get him out of the way manually. Hopefully that'll work, and he won't still want shears. You still want shears? You still want shears.
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
Try to cancel that.
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
You still need shears.
Help you with that.
No, you do not. You can get to work now. All right, cool. I don't know what he's doing right now. Okay, you need a shovel.
I could help you with that.
That's cool. Here's your shovel. I don't know if he tries to break the entire ground. That's gonna be tough.
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
23 fence. That's what we'll grab him next. 23. It's more than enough. Okay, looks like he's just gonna break up a couple areas. That Minecraft music came out of nowhere and it's very loud. I really like Minecraft music. It's just or not jump scares me, but it's... I forget to turn it down most of the time whenever I load up a new mod pack. So then it randomly turns on and it's just very loud. Alright, let's get some cobblestone going. I love how the single vein mine just breaks the wooden pick. We'll have like tinker's tools and stuff at some point, which will be pretty nice. Alright, I'm guessing
What?
cobblestone.
Or-
Yeah, you need the cobblestone. I got you. So he needs 8 more torches and 2 white wool. Well,
Best
I don't have shears yet because I don't have iron, and I'll be there soon. But let's just speed up that wool a little bit, and I'll go get you your couple torches, and we'll have everything ready for the builder's hut. And then it's just up to him to finish building it, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now we just need 4 torches, or 8 torches, and a piece of gravel. I didn't actually think about the piece of gravel. I did give the 2 villagers that I noticed needed food, or not noticed needed food, but the 2 villagers that were like kind of standing in front of me, I gave them food at some point. Torches. I don't know, I grabbed out the wood. I don't need more sticks. That's what I was thinking of. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now we just need gravel, which I'm guessing this cave entrance probably has some by it. I would hope. If not, then it's kind of tough luck. Hello? Gravel? Oh, here we go. We're going to just vein mine that and pick up what we can get. Vein miner is going to make our lives 10 times easier. Like normally, you know, you have to dig all those blocks manually by hand. It takes forever. With vein miner, it's just like
I could help you with that.
click the button, you're done. Alright, there's your piece of gravel, and there's your torches. You now have everything you need. Now it's just a matter of him actually getting it done.
Best work for you.
And for that, we're going to have some degree of patience, because it does take him a little bit to get going. Since he got his gravel, though, he shouldn't have any other excuses for any delays. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the quest book just to see what they recommend doing next. I haven't messed with mine colonies in a little while. It's been about a year, actually. So I don't fully remember. Tavern is what they recommend next. I guess that makes sense. Taverns where they... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the taverns where new villagers and stuff come from. And I also think that your villagers can temporarily stay in the tavern when you don't have enough houses. We're going to have to get houses and stuff afterwards, but a tavern might be a good place to start. So, that just is a barrel. Let's go ahead and pick up our tavern. Alright. It's a little embarrassing that I don't remember how to make a barrel. There we go. Oh, it's a fly. It's kind of neat. So, because of the way we've set this up for starters, I'm going to just put the tavern across the street from the builder's hut. It feels a little weird having all this stuff piled up next to the town hall. But I think what we're going to do is we'll start with kind of the main road. I feel like that's just the best way to start any mine colony in general. Is a main road with just a couple buildings on either side. And then once we have like probably 4 buildings going down, then we'll make like a crossroad and spread everything out from there. Kind of in a grid pattern, I would hope. Obviously, a direct grid pattern might not be perfectly feasible due to just inclines up and down, but we'll get as close as we can. Let's grab the build tool. It's going to immediately try for a decoration, but we don't want a decoration. We want the tavern. How many blocks out did I do this? I did this 4. Okay, so we'll also do this 4. And then we need to leave a 3-block gap. Now the real question is, am I okay with the Acacia Tavern? We completed our builder's hut. Oh man, that gets crazy fast. Well, it only goes up to level 3, so I guess it makes sense. Is the Acacia fine? It'll get really nice at level 2, but it's going to be a long time before we can hit level 2. Also, the waystone's right here. I guess that's fine. We'll just push the tavern back a single block. That really stinks because of where I put the builder's hut. We'll figure out something. It'll be fine. But we'll push the tavern back a block, and I think I'm fine with the acacia. The problem is if we do legitimately anything else. So like the Asian's fine because it's oak wood. The birch, we'd have to get birch wood. The Chalcedonian, dark oak. Dark oak, obviously gonna need dark oak. Also dark oak leaves. Fortress is really cursed. Although, you get up to the higher levels and that gets crazy fast. But also, once again, dark oak. So I think our best bet is to just keep with the acacia. Acacia's the block that we're going to have in abundance. It'll leave as a theme. And look, the acacia's going to look nice in higher levels. It doesn't look the best early levels, but as we move along, it's going to look better and better. So I think I'm chill with continuing with the acacia theme. Let's go ahead and dig some of this out. I don't know where the main tavern block is. Oh, there it is. Let's see here. I need to get rid of all of the large grass, because otherwise he's going to continue to ask for shears, I believe. So we just need to get rid of all of this random stuff, and then I'll set him going. We'll let him start digging stuff out. Part of the benefit of this is we have somebody else to do the job for us, but we shall start him building. Alright, cool. Got 8 golden carrots as recompensation for a day in this world / daily rewards. What? Huh? There's daily rewards in this mod pack? Okay, that's kind of neat in its own way. 4 hours till the next reward, though. That's something. I guess the idea is to try to encourage people to come back. One thing I found really interesting is I haven't really looked at this yet, but there's like a full job system. So like you get different rewards for doing different jobs, and apparently power-ups, yeah, harmful potion immunity, 1.5 times potion duration. Yeah, like this stuff's pretty cool. I don't know if this stuff will be like crazy useful, but I think we'll just start with the builder job, since that's something that I'm going to be doing a lot of anyway. And I think it looks like we get to select another without using coins. So the lumberjack? I don't know. I don't think the power-ups will be useful here because of vein miner. But same with miner, where like I just don't think it'll be all that useful. I think the hunter job will actually be more useful than any of those others. If I do that, does it cancel the other? No, it doesn't, but now it costs coins for the other jobs. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we're going to go with hunter and builder for starter then, I think. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright. I guess let's start figuring out what we're going to need for the tavern. I'd like to kind of have those couple buildings going for the first episode. I kind of want to look at some other stuff, but I feel like it's a bit better if I focus on what we stand a good chance of getting done. Acacia doors. We're going to need another couple of those. Acacia doors. There we go. Kind of one at a time. 2 fence gates. That's not difficult. Now, what is going to be difficult is 170 acacia fences. Yeah, we're gonna need more we're gonna need more wood. We also need another 77 acacia planks. Oof. I can't really use tools all that easy for the acacia wood since I'm using vein miner, which granted I shouldn't be complaining because being able to break all 6 blocks just like that is nice. It's definitely worth the cost of it moving a little slower. Oh, it looks like mobs are actually going to spawn over here due to the tall trees blotting out the sun. This isn't actually acacia wood though. This is biobomb, whatever that is. Excuse me, zombie. So we're going to have to get acacia wood replanted to make sure that we continue to have enough. So I'm going to be like cycling acacia wood, planting and replanting stuff. It's going to just kind of be how it's going. It's not much choice about it. But the vein miner, once again, just makes everything really fast. Like if anything, there'll be more trees here before you know it. Sure, the actual growth phase will take a little bit, but the actual cutting down part's so fast. And once we have tinker's tools, like some cheap tinker's tools that are easy to repair, I'll actually be willing to use tools for cutting down trees, so it's going to be even faster where we can just zoom through it. Ideally, we'd also see about trying to plant the acacia saplings really close to each other. And if they're really close to each other, then the wood will connect and we can vein mine it all in just one go. So there's a lot of things that are going to help with this. Alright. Also, I saw this little house while I was waiting out the rain. And, yeah, nothing special in here. But we got it's like a villager or something here. She wants 4 cooked mutton and a cooked chicken. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what the benefit of that is. I don't know if that like counts as a village. I don't particularly plan on expanding that way. Well, it obviously doesn't because villages have a 16 by 16 claim radius.
I'm going to do my
oh, you need a new shovel. I'm just gonna make 2 shovels. Make my life a bit easier.
I'm going to do my best work.
Boom. Inventory, here's your shovels. Okay. Now, let's see about these different acacia wood things. We need like 130 more fences. It's just insane. But we at least should have enough sticks to get most of what we need, but we're going to need more acacia wood. Is that all we need for fences? No, we need another 40 fences. And then we're gonna need 116 slabs, 137 stairs, 5 signs, 4 pressure plates. Oof, this is pretty lethal. This is not an easy building. Once again though, the vein miner makes it so all this like goes from oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever to yeah, this take a couple minutes. It's definitely not as big of a deal as it would be without vein miner. And as we expand and have more clumped up acacia forests, where the vein miner will hit more at once with the trees, because like this sapling bunch here, once all these have grown, most of them should be connected where I can vein mine kind of all of them at once. If I was really in a hurry too, I could just vein mine some of the villager buildings. I'm not going to do that, but I could. It's a possibility. What is that? An emu egg. Oh no, not emus. Well, we're gonna have to go to war. War with the emus. It's the only option. I mean, it went so well for Australia. Alright. Probably 1 or 2 more trees and we'll be good. For this building, at least. I will say, so far, this mod pack feels really peaceful. I'm enjoying that the mine colonies section, which normally, you know, in a normal world takes a while, especially if Mine Colonies is your only mod. Being able to just kind of blast through it is kind of fun. And yeah, I expect this is the sort of thing where this series, if you guys enjoy it, and I continue to do it, because, you know, if it gets good viewerships, or if, you know, a lot of people leave positive comments, that's kind of what I go by for videos on whether or not I continue to post. Either good viewership, or if I get a couple positive comments, I'm like, yeah, we'll keep doing this, you know. But yeah, as long as one of those two things happen, we'll be making some good time in this mod. I think so, at least. Plus, I'm just happy to be playing Mine Colonies again. This has always been one of my favorite mods. How much more do I need? 41. Alright. Whoops. It's holding control instead of shift. 41. There we go. I think we need another couple pressure plates. I don't know how many more pressure plates we need, so I probably just made too many. No, I made the perfect amount. That is lucky. 116 slabs. Man, that's crazy. Luckily, we only need one set. 137 stairs. Now, this is where things get a little bit more expensive, because stairs are not cheap. Boom. Still need 17 more stairs, 5 signs. Alright. 17. Now we need 5 signs. And what was the last thing? Oh, not the last thing. There's a couple more things, but we're gonna need 26 trapdoors. The last acacia thing. It's 26 trapdoors. Which we don't have enough. I thought I had enough acacia wood. We're so close, but yet so far. We're gonna need 6 more trapdoors. Which is fine. We're gonna go to the village anyway to rob 4 of their beds. I figure that's the easiest way to go about that. Oh, there's already acacia wood from the saplings I planted. Is the way tick speed runs in this mod a little faster? That feels pretty quick. And I didn't touch the tick speed or anything. So it should be normal tick speed. Although there's also a lot of saplings here. And it runs off of a chance system. Oh, another emu. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go find these beds. We're going to need the standing and laying barrels along with... What was the other thing? The torches. And I feel like there was something else on top of those 2 things, but I don't remember. A hunting post. More villagers mod is interesting. It's the sort of mod that I can never decide if I like. Ooh, a brewing stand. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just... It's always cool, but... Sometimes it feels overwhelming and like I never use it whenever there's additional villagers. Does this village not have beds? I might have to go find some iron to make some shears, which is fine. That's just a little bit annoying. We'll stop by and sleep first, and then make a couple stone picks and get some iron. Because once we have some shears, we just need a couple sheep, and we'll have more than enough wool for a couple beds. But hey, Mr. Sheep, if I had wheat, I'd lure you back, but I don't, so you're safe for now. Tavern comes with 4 starting beds, so I presume we'll be mostly good for the villagers we have. It's not considered nighttime yet? For the amount of villagers we have, we should have... The 4 beds should be just about right. We're going to just make 2 stone picks. Play it safe. My inventory feels so cluttered. Alright. Now we should be able to sleep. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's go get that iron. Get everything set up for the tavern. I can't remember what else we needed besides the bed and the barrels. The barrels should just be a crafting recipe with wood. I should be able to make that with my things. The trap doors, I have the acacia wood for that. So we should be good on that front. I don't have any torches on me. Be cool if there's, yeah, some exposed coal. Nice. Oh, coal's so fast to mine. It's so crazy. Make some torches. I mentioned this a lot, but when recording, I don't like to go into dark caves because it kind of ruins the lighting for the recording because it's almost impossible to see anything from a viewer perspective. Like you can tell enough when you're just playing. Which, by the way, do I have brightness on max? So it's on 50. Interesting. I'm like, it's like a flashbang, but yeah, like you can see enough when just playing, in my opinion, to go into dark caves, no problemo. But not when watching a video. That's for sure. Alright, I got some copper down here. What's all of this? Iridium. It's a create thing. Create's been getting more complicated, and I still haven't learned the basics of it from like 2 years ago. I don't know if it's actually been that long, but maybe a year and a half, something like that, was the first time I played a mod with it in. Like, Create's something that I've always had a slight inkling to learn. So maybe if this series does well, this will finally be a chance for me to learn some Create stuff and put it together. Because I can remember a single time that I like learned about Create and like sat down, did a bunch of Create stuff. But even then, I didn't take it far enough. I did anything complicated. You know, it was all just learning very fundamental basics. And I'm not sure I even remember anything from that. All right. I don't have a sword. I didn't exactly think that through. Guess my pickaxe will have to be enough. Task completed. Kill one zombie. Let's go. Here's the entrance. We have 10 iron. I think that's enough for now. We'll probably come back to that in the future. Where we obviously are gonna have to do more mining. That's not a questionable thing. I'm curious. Oh, that was not the right thing. This advancements page is a little bit something. Anyway, I wanted to look at this. Killing those couple mobs, we got 3 XP. Now, the builder job, how do we get experience on the builder job? That might have been a bad take. How to get XP? Placing blocks. So, do I have experience now? Yes, I do. Alright, maybe that isn't all that bad. The power-ups for it look pretty good, especially that double jump. So, like, should be decent enough. Let's see here. Blast furnace, iron. Looking good. Just gonna need 2. So we can start making those beds. I should have enough for the 10 or so more trapdoors I needed now, I believe. Boom. We're gonna... Oh, there's sheep. I'm gonna need to get an actual, like, sheep pen and stuff in the future, but for the moment, just kind of chasing down the sheep should be good enough. I really love the way blocks drop in this mod. Or items, not blocks. Not just blocks, but items in general. Just feels really clean. I wish I hadn't killed those 2 sheep now. Those extra 2 sheep would have been convenient. However, if the sheep eat up pretty quickly, shouldn't be a problem. Let's just run back over, make what I can. What do you need now?
I could help you with
You need
that.
more shovels? Really, dude? How many shovels are you burning through? I already gave you 2. I'm gonna give you 4 this time.
Work.
Boom. I guess looking at all that dirt and looking at over here, yeah, he's done quite a bit. Let's actually quickly just take a look here. What radius is this? So it comes out to this corner. I don't know at level 1 how much that entails. Let me just move this off over the way. Actually, I can just, yeah, throw that down so I'm simply looking at this. Yeah, back into this corner. I'm guessing he probably has to dig this last row out. And then he's done for that. I'll finish getting him his items. What all do you need? 6 trapdoors, a furnace. 2, 3. There we go. And then we'll get you the 2 beds that we have for now. Let's take a quick look here, though. Actually, give me the furnace. Is there not inventory space for the furnace? Oh, this might be out of space. Inventory. Yeah. Alright, we'll give him more of the stuff in the future. Ah, he doesn't have space. We really need you to start placing blocks, buddy. How far was it? Right here. Yeah, let's just get him to a point where he'll start placing blocks so that we can stuff the rest of the stuff in here. Alright. And there you go. I'm guessing there's probably 1 or 2 blocks that just go down, because that's how that tends to go. I can't see the level 1 building, so I can't tell which ones need to go down and which ones don't. So there's not much point in me trying to help him here. Instead, I'm better off trying to figure out how to make these barrels and checking for more wool. Hello, Mr. Sheep. We got enough for a light gray bed. I hope those count. I hope they do. Even though I'll probably have enough wool anyway, it's just gonna stink if I have to specifically hunt out specific types of wool and stuff for this, rather than being able to use any color for the things like beds. Although beds seem like something that, yeah, it's probably gonna be white wool only. Because I'm guessing there'll be other builds that need like a blue bed or a green bed or, you know, whatever else. Ooh, you're having to do a lot of digging here, buddy. Once again, I would love to help, but I don't know what needs to be done and what doesn't. Alright, the laying barrel and the standing barrel. Laying barrel, pretty simple. Just bam. And I'm guessing the standing barrel is just the opposite, if I had to guess. We needed 2 laying barrels and 4 standing barrels, right? Let me check now that I have 2 of both. 2 more standing barrels, yes. Okay. Hopefully this works with other types of wood. It does. Cool. Alright. So that should be everything he needs. I have the wool for the last couple beds. So guys, I'm gonna let this guy run for a bit. Just let him go at it. And I'll come back to you guys when the tavern's about done. Alright, so the tavern is coming along nicely. He's getting close to doing the second layer, which I believe is where the beds and stuff will be located. This all feels very open, and it's going to continue to feel pretty open. Obviously, there's going to be stuff over it, but to the sides, he's already done down here.
I could help you with that.
So, like, this is kind of, you know, it for how it's going to look down here. So, level 1 tavern, not exactly going to look the best. There is some stuff I've been looking at that I want to talk about real quick. First off is with jobs. I've been looking around at what jobs insinuate. So one really interesting thing is going to be the crafting recipes that come with this. So like, for example, with the swords, you can get an Iron Hunter sword. It's an expensive recipe, but like 7.5, 1.6. That's going to be equivalent to, well, let me actually take a look here. If we look at a diamond, it's only 6, or sorry, 7. And then a netherite's 8. So it's between a diamond and a netherite for the first level. Granted, it's a expensive recipe. But the cool thing about it is, let's go back to Hunter. Once we get the next level, which is going to cost a netherite, it's a heart of damage more than a netherite sword, and it's faster. So, like, these swords and stuff are going to be a lot better than just normal. And I'm guessing it's probably similar for the, well, the miner's 3x3 stuff. So, that's made a little redundant due to vein miner. But, oh, we gotta sleep real quick so this guy keeps going. He's getting closer to being done. And I wanna kind of end off the first episode with him being done. So we might take, you know, after we finish looking at the stuff, we might take a quick cut to him being done. But real quick, what else I did, I quickly grinded out another level in Builder. That's where we get our coins from. So coins are gonna, what it's take for the power ups. I'm gonna get the double jump obviously first. A chance to get your block back sounds really nice, because it is really nice, but, well, because that's just flat out block duplication to some degree. Depending on how high the chance is, you can basically just flat block duplicate, I think. Maybe it's like you get to use 2 for building, but if you dig it back up, then you only get the 1. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, so this is just going to be flat out block duplication. I don't know what blocks it'll work for. It probably won't work for like netherite blocks and stuff, but besides that, the coins are also how we unlock more jobs. I think my first 10 coins will probably go into unlocking another job, most likely. Probably like miner or something, because even though miner doesn't look super good in general, besides maybe automatically smelt doors, that might be decent. But besides that, it doesn't look very good. But, whoops, didn't mean to touch that. But we'll probably want it anyway, because that'll be a good spot to grind coins at. Same with the excavator, or digger. The only thing is, so you get the excavator, which is kind of the same thing, made pretty redundant by vein miner. I don't think any of these are particularly useful. However, once again, the digger job will likely give quite a bit of experience due to all the, just due to all the digging you can do. Easily duplicated. Now, the other thing I wanted to quickly touch base on was the copper coin. Remember, I was kind of like, yeah, that doesn't seem like there's basically any point to the quest book. Well, I take that back because of this page right here, which is what you get these coins, which I have 1 copper coin right now, and you can turn them in for stuff. Now, the rewards for the copper coin aren't great. This requires 5 for a common hat grab bag, but the values, you know, you exchange 1 redstone block and 10 levels for a copper coin, or an iron coin. Wait, what? Huh. Anyway, a copper coin's only worth a redstone block, and apparently so is an iron coin. And the stuff you can get from it, pretty good in comparison. So, like, this page might end up being useful. We'll have to find a way to grind levels to get the stuff for it. And I don't know, like, if we look at my colony, I don't know how many rewards there's going to be for coins. Like, you see one here for the warehouse. But for the most part, it looks like coins are going to be a pretty rare reward. So it's something we're mostly going to have to grind out through the coin shop. Now, because we have one, let's roll the loot crate. Like, why not? We got a diamond nugget from it. I wish it gave you an actual crate to open. I was kind of hoping it would, but instead we just get the nugget. That's still pretty cool. I just wish that it actually put something like in your, like a crate in your inventory that you right clicked on, and then it gave you the diamond. However, if I'm making a lot of those in the future, that'll be handy. That's how quick it goes. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this guy build, and we'll quickly cut back when he's done. All right, so the building is all done. He's just placing the torches and signs and stuff. But overall, looking all right. It's Well, once I'm actually like able to move through it and stuff, I think it looks a little better than when you're looking at it through the building wand. Seeing it where you're able to move through it, like the blocks and stuff, and not being able to actually move up onto things that are vertical like this, I think makes it a little worse. But now that I can actually move through it and stuff, I think it looks a little better. Now let me look at the housing. Building assignment mode is default. Everybody is currently homeless. I think they should move in here, though. I think that's how that works.
What is it?
I think because... let me see here. Assigned citizens 4. Yes. Yeah, so we now have 4 citizens living here. I think this guy technically...
I could help you with that.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure we'll have like somebody technically working at the tavern and stuff. Which I don't know exactly how that works, but I think they like try to bring in other citizens like this guy, I think.
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
Yeah, like this guy's just visiting. But you can see he's level 7. He's got some good stats. 20 agility, 16 strength, 19 dexterity. If we compare it to like this guy, who's our builder, much higher than the builder. And I think until we get like schools and stuff, the main way to get high stat villagers is to bring in recruitments from out of town. Now, I don't exactly have emeralds right now, so that can't happen. Oh, I left the... whoops. I keep clicking the shaders button. I still have that. Toggle as a boss bar. I didn't mean to. I was just grinding out a couple builders levels while I was waiting. But yeah, so next time, we'll start on probably getting some mines and forester stuff going. I want to make everything fairly self-sustaining as soon as I can, but it takes a little bit in mine colonies. We got, a little ways to go. As I mentioned earlier, my current plan is we're going to do like 2-3 episodes of this. For modded stuff going forward, whenever I try to do modded stuff, we're going to look more at like the 40-minute mark for episodes. I feel like that just works better with some, light cuts when there's something like waiting for the tavern to finish. But besides that, mostly just straight through, 40 minutes. I feel like it just works better for the modded format. When I watch other people do modded stuff, that's what I find works better from a viewer's perspective. Now, granted, that's my opinion as a viewer, coming from somebody else that also makes content and also prefers kind of that older fashion of content. So you guys will have to let me know what you think of this format, and we'll try this going forward for some of this stuff. For my other stuff, I want to keep it fairly the same, but I find that my slightly longer parkour videos and stuff have done well too. So I'm a little more willing to try and branch into that longer style of video for now and see how it goes. But yeah, guys, overall, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye-bye.